Hello everyone, welcome back to Yogalibrium. My name is Heather and today I have a super relaxing yin yoga class for you. We're going to be focusing mostly on our hips and our hamstrings for this class. If you happen to have blocks handy, you can feel free to bring them with you for this practice, though they're not necessary at all. This is going to be a really great flow if you want to completely unwind after a long day, or just anytime you're looking to find some stillness and a chance to reconnect to that inner world of your breath and your mind. So when you're ready, let's begin. Okay, so we're going to begin lying down on our backs. So we're first going to pick up our hips and move them all the way over towards the left side of the mat. And then go ahead and lie down. We're going to fold the knees up, and we want to keep our knees about 90 degrees here. You're going to reach your left arm out to a T beside you. And then gently on an exhale, allow the legs to fall over towards the right. So I'm keeping this 90-degree angle here. And coming into this twist. You can gently place your right hand on top of the left leg. And starting to breathe deeply. Starting to arrive fully in your body and in your space. Finding deep, even breaths here. Feeling that your left shoulder is connecting down towards the floor. Just breathing into whatever sensations are coming up in your body. And the deeper we go into this class, the more focused your mind will be on the present moment. Just a couple more breaths here. And then nice and slow, we're going to start to circle the left arm all the way up above the head. And then allow it to continue to circle as you roll over onto your right side. Pausing here for a moment. And we're going to keep the right leg exactly where it is. And then we're going to start to press into the hands. And as we do, we're releasing the left leg back. And we're going to come into deer pose. So setting up your deer pose, we have the right knee in line with the hip and the ankle in line with the knee. So you're making that 90-degree angle here. And the same thing goes for your left leg. So making sure you're all set up. Take a deep breath in. Lift from your low belly, find a little bit of space here, a little bit of length through your spine, and then exhale, starting to twist. You can take that left hand, somewhere outside that right leg, into the thigh. Reach the right arm behind you. As you exhale, twist here. With every inhale, you find a little bit more length through your spine, and with every exhale, you can twist a little bit more. Last couple of breaths where you are. And then gently we'll start to release our twist. Beautiful. Keep the legs in this deer shape. And we're going to start to come forward now. So again, you're going to crown down through your sitting bone. Inhale, find a little bit more lift. And as you exhale, starting to walk the hands forward to your own degree. And you can stay lifted up on top of the fingers or start to release down. If you have that block, you could feel free to place it underneath for a little bit of added support. And you can close your eyes whenever you arrive in your expression of the pose. And remember, in Yin Yoga, we're looking to first find our edge and then gently lean into it. So we're never forcing anything, we're simply allowing this to happen. And second, we're looking to find stillness as much as possible. So even though you may need to adjust sometimes, for the most part, you're just trying to become still. So that lastly, we can simply surrender to time. We hold the pose from 2 to 5 minutes. This one we're gonna hold for about 3 minutes. And you might find that as you relax a little bit more into the posture, you can start to go a little bit deeper. But not rushing anything. Noticing the quality of your breath. To maintain that gentle but deep breath that expands and fills the entire body. from here, slowly starting to come all the way back up. Nice. And we're going to release this pose. We're going to find external rotation with the left leg. You can readjust your sit bones towards the center of the mat. Draw the right heel now in towards your pubic bone. Take an inhale to reach the arms long. And then on an exhale, we'll take a side bend. Reaching the right fingertips over. And breathing deeply into the right side of the body. And stretching behind that left leg. And on your next inhale, slowly starting to come all the way back up. We're going to pivot around to face the top of the mat. So squaring your hips as much as possible towards the front. Take the sole of your right foot this time to your left inner thigh. Sit bones root down. Inhale, get taller. Maybe taking your gaze up towards the sky. And exhale. Learn to fold forward to your own degree. And as you're arriving in this forward fold, I invite you to breathe deeply into the entire back space of your body. And so again, finding the edge of your flexibility. And finding stillness. And surrendering to time. Take one last full deep inhale. And breathing into that back space. exhale, we'll slowly start to bring ourselves all the way back up. Beautiful. Float the right arm around, up and over. We're going to press into the hands. We're going to shift ourselves around so that we're facing the back of our mat. We're going to step the right foot forward and drop the left knee down and unhook those left toes. Bringing the arms both inside the right foot. We're going to come into dragon pose. So setting this pose up with care. You don't want to rush it. You want to give yourself some space to expand through the pose. So maybe you're going to start up on top of your hands and even stay here for the duration of this hold. If you have a little bit more space, you could start to lower yourself down towards the floor. If you have that prop, that block, you could use it to lower elbows down. Or you could go ahead and release all the way down if you have space available. And drawing that right knee in towards your right shoulder. And allowing the hips to sink down towards the floor. Maybe you're closing your eyes here. And as you find yourself in this challenging posture, just noticing if any thoughts are coming in that are trying to distract you from the physical sensation. And simply becoming aware of that thought if it's there and allowing it to pass by. Attention and focus to whatever sensations are coming up. And if it feels challenging, it's supposed to. So maybe just taking a deeper breath, filling your body with compassion and with kindness. And just slowly over time releasing more and more of that tension, that resistance that you might be feeling. Take 3 more deep breaths here, the deepest you've taken so far in this pose. With each of these exhales, you're relaxing as much as you can. And at the bottom of that third exhale, slowly making your way up out of dragon pose. You're going to press into the left toes, extend that leg, and we're simply going to shift ourselves all the way around and sit back down on the mat. All right, so let's begin by shifting our hips all the way over towards the right side this time. Go ahead and lie down on your back. And again, we're gonna find that 90-degree angle position with the legs. Reach your right arm out beside you. And then on your next exhale, gently allowing the legs to fall over towards the left. Allowing the right shoulder to be heavy. And breathing here into your twist. Beautiful. From here, the right arm starts to slide up above the head, and then continuing all the way over towards the left. Go ahead and roll over onto your side. Pause here for a breath. And on the next exhale, press into your hands. You can release the right leg back. And we're gonna set up deer pose on the second side. So I'm just gonna adjust myself around so that you guys can see me. So again, the left knee is in line with the left hip, the ankle in line with the knee, and the right knee in line with the right hip, ankle in line with the knee. So once you have yourself set up in your deer pose, take a deep breath in, and we'll exhale, twist it over towards the left. You can take the right hand on top of the thigh, and take the left fingertips behind you. And feeling yourself grounding down here. With every inhale, getting a little bit taller. And with every exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Good, last breath in here. And at the bottom of that exhale, releasing your twist. We're gonna start to fold forward over the left leg this time. So just taking a second to set this pose up in any way that makes sense for you. Remember, you're looking for your expression of the pose. Walking the hands forward to your own degree. Lowering down to elbows if it's available, or further. But accepting exactly where it is that you are. And relaxing into this posture. Maintaining that deep connection to your breath. hold this pose, the more relaxed you can feel. As you release more and more tension from your body with every breath that you take. And last couple of breaths here. Now gently starting to come up out of this posture, pressing into your fingertips. And we're going to start to release the right leg this time. Bringing it to the top of the mat, find that external rotation, and allow your sit bones to connect towards the floor. Drawing the left heel in towards your pubic bone. And when you arrive, reach the arms long, and then start to exhale for that side stretch. And reaching the left fingers long, and breathing into the left side of your body. If it feels tiring to keep holding the arm up, you can always take that option of pressing into that bottom elbow and relaxing the left hand behind your head. Really nice. Next inhale, coming all the way back up. Then we're going to square ourselves to the top of the mat. So squaring your hips, taking the left sole of your foot into your right inner thigh. As your sit bones ground down, you can float the arms up towards the sky. Maybe taking your gaze up. And then exhale. Start to fold forward. This time over your right leg. Breathing deeply into the entire back space of your body. And softening more and more the longer that we hold here. Gently. And starting to lift back up out of that fold. Beautiful. We're going to float the left arm up above the head. Plant both arms behind you, facing the back of the mat. We're going to simply step the left foot forward to find our dragon pose on the second side. So releasing the right knee towards the floor, untucking the toes. Both hands are inside the left foot. And this might be where you stay, lifted up on top of the hands. You could even have a block underneath for more support. Remember, you're looking for your expression of the pose, setting up what feels best for you. And if it feels okay to start to release a little bit further, you might lower your elbows down towards the floor. Closing your eyes here and returning to that deep, compassionate breath. These longer holds are a great opportunity to meet that resistance, meet that tension that you've been harboring in your body, and then gently encouraging it to release, letting go of what no longer serves you so that you can make space for more of what does. Before we release from this posture, we're going to take 3 deep breaths, the deepest that we've taken so far. At the bottom of that third exhale, slowly, gently, starting to make your way up out of that posture. Beautiful. Tuck your right toes. And we're going to release by swiveling ourselves all the way back around to face the top of the mat. You can go ahead and sit down, releasing the sit bones towards the floor. Extend your legs long. Give them a little shake out from side to side, and from here we're going to move right into our Shavasana. So go ahead and lie down as you're ready. And allowing your legs to flop open to either direction. Allowing tops of the hands to rest on the floor, palms facing up towards the sky. Maybe taking one final breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely, and then exhale to sigh it out through your mouth and let it all go. Shavasana. From here, gently beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes, and rolling through your wrists and through your ankles. And when it feels right, you can draw your legs together, float your arms up above your head for one last long stretch. And slowly rolling over onto one side and pausing there for a moment. And before gently making your way back up to your comfortable seated position. And let's end our practice by drawing the hands together in front of the heart, bowing chin to chest. And taking a moment here to be completely still. Let's go ahead and end this practice by rubbing our palms together, generating some heat between the hands. And place them over top of your closed eyes and inhale. And exhale to release. And that's our class. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you liked this class, you would like to see more classes like it, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up, to leave a comment below, and to subscribe to support the channel. Thank you so much again, and have the most wonderful day or evening wherever you are. Namaste.